time for me to do another Guilty Confessions video. I thought the first one went pretty well, so I decided to come back and do another one. I think I'm going to make this a weekly thing. We got a lot of stuff planned for this channel for the holiday weekend, and I ain't feeling too good this morning. Got a headache and a little under the weather. But if I don't do this video today, I won't have time to do it for any other day this week. So I'm coming here to hammer this out, sick or no sick. I got two movies I want to talk about today for my guilty pleasure confessions. Both of them holiday related because, as everybody knows, this Sunday is Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. And at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about something cool we're hopefully going to do. I'm not sure if we're going to get time to do it or not. If we do, then y'all will enjoy it. Let me go ahead and pop in. I don't own either of these two on DVD or anything, so what I'm going to do is when I start talking about them, I'm going to put a picture up so y'all know what I'm talking about. First up is a cartoon that I grew up with and still to this day just absolutely adore, and it is The Peanuts, Charlie Brown's Christmas. I can't remember if it's Christmas Charlie Brown or something like that. They'll have weird titles. Like, everybody thinks the title is one thing, but it's not. Like The Great Pumpkin, it's not The Great Pumpkin. It's The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. You know, stuff like that. And sorry about the nose. I apologize, people. Yeah, I mean, basically the plot of the movie is Lucy and them are putting on a Christmas play, and they're looking for a director. So they get Charlie Brown to do it. And he tries to put together, and they're having all kinds of problems. Of course, you know, it's Peanut style. And then they need him to go get a Christmas tree. And he goes to get a Christmas tree, and brings back the worst Christmas tree ever. And of course, they all make fun of him. And at the end of the movie, you know, they fix the Christmas tree up, and they learn the true meaning of Christmas. That you know, that it's everybody should be together on Christmas and stuff like that. And it's not long. It's, you know, it's probably about 30 minutes. Something like that, I'd say. A little give or take 30 minutes. And it's just something I grew up with, and still to this day I adore. And I'm a huge Peanuts fan. I mean, Charlie Brown is one of my favorite cartoon characters of all time. Linus, Snoopy, Lucy. I mean, they're all just classics to me. I mean, I've always enjoyed enjoyed the Peanuts cartoons. I watch every holiday special. I watch the Thanksgiving one, especially the Halloween. That's my favorite. The Great Pumpkin is my absolute favorite Charlie Brown cartoon, and it isn't Halloween unless I watch watch the Great Pumpkin. Same way with the Christmas one. It's just fun. It's great to watch with the family, and you know, that's my first guilty pleasure because I don't think anybody would expect me to like Charlie Brown, but I love Charlie Brown. The Peanuts rule. The second one is a horror movie, so I'm getting back to my horror movies. This movie came out in the early to mid 90s, and I remember seeing the VHS for so long, but I never would rent it, even though I really wanted to. And the movie is Jack Frost, Attack of the Giant. Excuse me. I think it's Jack Frost, Attack of the Killer Mutant Snowman. Basically, it's been a long time since I watched this movie, so bear with me on the plot. Basically, it's about this guy, the serial killer, who's being transported to this town while this chemical waste is being transported down to. The two things wreck into each other. He gets into the waste and melts and runs into the snow. And one day when the kids are building a snowman, they use what was his body, and he comes back to life and starts to terrorize this town. I remember this VHS cover because it was the one where it had the nice, friendly-looking snowman, and it was lenticular. When you moved it, it turned into the evil snowman. Sorry. And I saw that cover for so long, and I'd always pick it up and look at it and want to watch it, but I didn't watch it until like last year to a year earlier, and I loved this movie. I thought it was stupid, it was fun, but it's a movie that garners a lot of hate. A lot of people hate this movie. I mean, it's the typical early 90s slasher with very, you know, the guys throwing one-liners all over the place. A lot like the later Freddy's or like Dr. Giggles or You know, stuff like that. I mean, like, this was before Scream kind of brought it back to a more serious level. I mean, this movie is beyond stupid. It's got a very young Shannon Elizabeth in it, so I'll drink to that one. She doesn't. There's an awesome scene where she's in the tub, and Jack Frost attacks her, and I'm not gonna say what happens, but it's retarded and it's funny. I mean, that's the whole thing about this movie. It's so stupid. There is a sequel to this movie. It's Jack Frost 2, and it is terrible. Jack Frost is shot on film, and looks, you know, like an early '90s film. Looks pretty decent. Jack Frost 2 looks like a shot on video turd, and I'm usually a big fan of shot on video stuff, but this is just terrible. Yeah, I guess that's it. My two guilty pleasures for this week are It's Christmas, Charlie Brown, and Jack Frost, Attack of the Mutant Killer Snowman. So check those out on Christmas Day and have a Merry Christmas, and watch Christmas Evil, Black Christmas, Silent Night, Deadly Night, because I know I will. And Merry Christmas to all if I don't see you before then. So we're planning Friday. We'll have a review up for we'll have Matt reviews Insidious, James Wan's modern classic, and I'm calling it now. And it is a classic. And hopefully on Sunday, if we get around to it, which I'm hoping we do, we'll have a special Matt review on Christmas where we review Bob Clark's classic, A Christmas Story. So Merry Christmas, everyone, and I'll see you later.